to you. This is Brandon, the freight broker with Allaince Logistics, and I hope this message finds you in the best of health and spirit on another beautiful Monday morning that we've been blessed to see. I want to thank you for spending some of your time with me today. I know that we are at the beginning of a new week. There are so many opportunities, and you're ready to engage those opportunities, so I'll be short and get to the point. Our topic today is to be careful of not allowing the noise of the news to take you off course, to make you lose focus. There's a lot of things that are going on in the news, and I can guarantee you that there'll be a lot of different things going on tomorrow and the next day and the next year. There's always going to be news. The people in the news, the media, the people that report news, they're always vying for our attention. So anytime somebody is vying for your attention, if you lend your attention, then it should be worth your time. And a lot of times in the news, a lot of the different things are not worth your time. They're definitely not worth my time, and I'm sure they're not worth your time either. When we start to look at it, we just look at everything that's happening right now. And yesterday, all of this stuff about what the president said about the NFL, what the NFL response was to the president, and what the players did, how many people took a knee. And I understand that there's an important issue behind all of that, but sometimes we get caught up into all of the things that are going on the forefront and we forget about the real issue. So be careful of what you lend your time to, because there's always going to be a story. And if you focus on the story and lose sight of what your real purpose is, then that's a problem. So that's what I say. Be careful of what it is that you allow to come into your mind, because there's a lot of garbage out there. And when we start to allow for garbage to go in, then garbage starts to come out. So we have to be very careful of what we lend our time to. I want to share a quick story with you. Greenwood is a neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And at that time, between 1907 and I think 1921, one of the most prominent concentrations of black businesses throughout the United States. It was even referred to as Black Wall Street. Very, very prominent businesses. And those people worked. They went to work on what it is that they believed in. They went to work and established something for themselves. And if we take that example and look at that and say, were they doing a lot of protesting, or were they doing a lot of working? And I would submit to you that they were going to work. They were busy working. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with protesting, but what I have seen throughout my life is that protesting gets a certain result. Working gets an entirely different result. So if we would spend more time working to build the life that you want to build your family, to build your community, to build your society, then things will take care of themselves. But if we continue to focus on the problem, then the problem becomes your life. The problem becomes you. And when we start to look at the problem, what's the real solution to the problem? There's definitely a problem, but what is the solution? And when there's not a focus on the solution, we get wrapped around the problem and we get caught up in the problem. And there's never really any real advancement made because it's problem focused. So let's be careful in what we lend our time to and be more focused on the things that we want to do to contribute to the success in life. Make sure that we're giving our time to things that deserve our time. That's all that I'm saying here. I want to leave you with what a mentor of mine, Steve Jobs, said. We tend to get taught that the world is what it is, and your life is to live your life within the world and try not to bash into things, try not to get into trouble, earn a little money or save a little money, and build a family. And he said that's a very limited life. And once you discover that everything in this world that you call life was made up by people who are no smarter than you, and when you discover that, that is when you are ready to move forward and make change. And he went on to say that when you can poke life and something will come out on the other side, you know, that's something to get really excited about. So let's go to work. Let's poke life and make something come out on the other side, because we have that power. Have a great day. Thank you so much for your time today.